want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be, you know that there are. And if you want to live high, live high. And if you want...
Hey everybody, AG on the AT here. I wanted to talk to you today about technology on the trail. You know, people might be wondering, what is AG going to use for technology on the trail? Hey, I know what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to tell you today exactly what I'm going to be carrying on the trail for technology. So the first item, of course, is I bought a new phone. This is the Samsung S8 Plus phone, and when you purchase it, it comes in a box just like this. It has S8 Plus on the cover, and the box just kind of like slides out. It's kind of tight like this, and the box just kind of, it'll pop open. And there you go. It has your books and your warranties. So Samsung S8 Plus phone. I'm going to be using to make all the videos on the trail. I needed something to, protect the phone and keep it safe and keep it dry. So I decided to buy the life-proof box made and designed for Samsung. So when you do that, I bought the FRE Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus life-proof box from Best Buy, and it comes in a box just like this. So life-proof box will keep your phone safe and dry and protected. I have had the phone out in weather, did a very nice job. I have dropped the phone a few times. I haven't had any issues, so I'm really glad that I bought this. This next product came to me highly recommended by Craig M, aka Spielberg. This is the Bose Sound Sport in-ear headphones, and they are made for Samsung Android. And Bose makes headphones that are, service specific. So when you look at Bose headphones, just make sure that you're buying the right set for the right make and model of your phone. So as you see there, it did say Samsung. Comes in a box like this when you buy it. And what you do is you slide it out, and has a blue cover, Bose. You open her up, has a phone protector, and no headphones. Hey, Mrs. AG, do you know where the headphones are? No? I think I left the headphones over there by the window. So it looks like this. Comes out of the box. And you'll notice that it has these really interesting in-ear soft rubber. They're called I think they're called hear stays, or some people call them stay puts, but on the bag it said hear stay. So this is the headset. It's got the medium-sized hear stays on it. This gray bar here that's a little thicker than the wire, and I'm going to turn it around, and it has a couple of buttons. This is the inline microphone part of the headset, and this also will allow you to toggle between making a call and I think recording and listening to music. But this also is the inline microphone, and your port that plugs directly into the phone. And you'll notice it does have that 3 spiral prong plug. And what this will do is when you plug it into your Samsung Android Galaxy, it'll immediately recognize that you are using it as a microphone, and it'll pop up in the camera function. So there's no guesswork to it. Also in the box when you buy it, it comes with a carrying case. I'm going to leave the carrying case here. Looks like this, black, has a little carabiner, says Bose. It's kind of nice, but I'm not going to carry that. It also comes with 2 different sizes of stay heres. It has the small size right here of here stays, and then it has the large size here stay. And as I said before, when you purchase the headphones, it does come with the medium size installed on it. You can easily take them off if they don't fit right and try a different size. It also comes with your little warranty products and your manual and stuff like that. Definitely helpful to read through this stuff. So again, this is the Bose Sound Sport in-ear headphones made for Samsung. This is the Black Diamond Revolt headlamp. It looks like this. This is your headlamp, and then this is the box that it comes in. As you see, it has an extra wide strap. It's actually very comfortable on your head. It does come with 3 rechargeable batteries, which was very nice. I didn't have to go out and buy them. So it does come with 3 Black Diamond Revolt rechargeable batteries. The headlamp has this nice locking mechanism, so it doesn't turn on in your pack. It's got high intensity LEDs on the side, a high intensity LED in the front. It has a variety of different settings, high and low and medium. It also has a dimmer, so you can dim the light to your liking. So this is the Black Diamond Revolt headlamp, and it does also come with its own USB cord, so you can recharge your headlamp, hence the rechargeable batteries. So that's very, very convenient. Another important piece of gear for safety that is, in my opinion, very, very important is this little machine right here. This is what's called the Spot Gen 3. And what it is it is a satellite tracking GPS device that can be strapped onto your backpack. It's very, very lightweight. It doesn't weigh very much. When you purchase the Spot Gen 3, comes in a box like this, and I wanted to show you a little bit about it. So when you get it, and you open the box like that, obviously the device is going to be sitting in the center as such. Also in the box is a strap like this with a orange carabiner on it, and you use this to strap the device to your backpack. It also has its own USB cord, and it sits over here. And because you can recharge your Spot by plugging it into a USB charger. Comes with 4 AAA batteries, but one of the things that I noticed was that the AAA batteries are the regular type. They're not the rechargeable type. So what I'm going to have to do is go out and buy the Energizer NH12 rechargeable batteries that fit in the Spot. You might be wondering, well, how does that work? I'm going to show you. So here's the device, and the antenna for the device is right here under the O in Spot. And so they really stress that the top of this little machine must be facing up like this, so it faces the sky to get the best signal. So on your device, they have a power on-off light, indicator light, to let you know when you're turning it on and off. It has a GPS light to indicate signal strength, and also to let you know that it's receiving the signal. And then it has a sending message light. So when you send messages back home, that light lets you know that the message was sent. So those are your top lights. It does have an SOS button right here, SOS, and it also has a light here that indicates that it's in progress, and that will light up green. It also has it's called the Help Spot Assist button, and this will send a message every 5 minutes for 1 hour. And what that is used for is it's used for like when you have an emergency, but when it's kind of like a non-emergency, like if you're lost, you know, you're truly lost, and you can't find your way, and you need help, you can use that button. Or maybe if you're dehydrated or very, very sick and you just cannot move, but it's not like a life-threatening emergency, so you can use that Help Spot Assist button to get help. And it works in the same manner as the SOS button. It'll just keep pinging every 5 minutes to emergency or EMS services. So that button is the one with the hands on it. The three bottom ones, this is the Check All OK button, and it also has an indicator light above it. That button, what it does, it just sends a message to people that you put on your contact list that you're in for the night and everything is okay. So that button can be very helpful. The middle button is your tracking button, and by hitting that will send up the signal to track you, and you can set up your tracking intervals when you set up your subscription. So that's the tracking button. This button over here also sends home messages, but it sends home custom made messages that you yourself program onto your subscription. And so by hitting that button, it'll send home those messages that you yourself programmed into your subscription. So with that being said, when you purchase the Spot Gen 3, when you activate it, you do have to purchase a subscription, and it's about $20 a month or so. So it's not too bad, but you know, in my opinion, the advantages to having this and carrying this far outweigh the disadvantages. So this is the Spot Gen 3. I also want to say that this satellite device works in tandem with Google Maps, and that's how the tracking portion of this satellite tracking device works. So you get assigned I think it's a GPS number, and then people can kind of hone down on your spot through the tracking portion of your subscription. So this is the Spot Gen 3 satellite GPS tracking device. People might be wondering, well, how do you keep all these different devices charged and powered up? This is the Anker Power Core 20,100 milliamp. When you purchase it, it comes in this nice box like this. As you see, the brand Anker, and you pop her open, and it looks like this. And there's like a welcome guide and some information about the power cord. So what I've done, I've already taken it out of the box, and I've charged it up, and I want to show you what that looks like. So they give you this nice lightweight protective bag to put the power cord in. And I'll take it out to show you what it looks like. So I'll take the bag off, stick it over here. So this is the Anker Power Core 20,100 power bank, power bar, power core. So one end has two USB ports, so you can charge two devices at one time. The little USB port is where you plug in the USB cord to actually charge the power cord itself. So it does come with a cord, so you don't have to go out and buy one. And the cord, take the little end and you plug it into the power cord. Kind of clicks in. And then you take your wider end on the USB cord and you plug it into the... Wait a second, that's not going to plug into the wall. What do? Kind of was in that dilemma a few weeks ago. So I discovered that I need one of these. So this is your USB port wall charger block or brick. It has a plug, it pops out like that. On the other side, it has two USB ports here. And you plug in your devices like that. And then you take the wall charger and you plug it into the wall. And then that's how you charge your power cord. So Anker power cord 20,100. You might be saying, geez, it looks like it weighs a lot. It kind of does. It's going to be a little bit of a weight penalty, but you know, this is going to keep everything charged on the trail, and you know, I won't have to be concerned about running to a town or running to a place to charge things up. So some folks might be asking, well, how does everything kind of come together as far as making a video? Like what does that kind of look like? I'll show you real quick kind of my basic setup. What I did was I went out and after doing research and watching other people's videos, I contacted Rod, R-O-D, Rod at stickpick.com, and I bought a stick pick. And the stick pick looks like this. And what the stick pick is for is that it holds your phone, and then the stick pick attaches to the end of your trekking pole. One of the things that I've learned, I'll pass on, was that when you put the stick pick on your pole, so here's my pole, and here's my stick pick, you want to have the side of the stick pick that says, the stick pick, facing you. So, here's the stick pick, I'm sliding it on the end of my trekking pole, and I'm just going to kind of, twist my pole forward until the stick pick device is tight on the end of my pole, like that. And so when you make videos, you have your stick pick on the end of your trekking pole, and it does take a lot of practice. I still need some practice with this, which I'll be doing this week. You stick your trekking pole out like this. The stick pick is on tight on the end of your pole, and obviously, you got to make sure your phone is on and the volume is up, and if you're doing narration with a headset, like I'm going to do, just make sure everything is connected and ready to go. So then you just kind of hold your trekking pole out and film away and do your narration. So someone might be saying, well, AG, there's no phone on the stick pick. I'm going to use Mrs. AG's phone just to show you, what that looks like. So Mrs. AG's got this nice little Android phone here, and what happens is on the top of your stick pick, this piece here pulls up. It's a spring-loaded clamp, and so you got to pull that up, and it is kind of tight because it has to hold the phone tight, and you kind of slide your phone in like that, as such, just like that. And what I like to do is I like to look behind it just to make sure that the phone is sitting correctly and that it's not going to fly out on me. So the phone is all set and secure. It's in the stick pick. You boop, you turn your phone, cameras function on, and you're ready to go. And just to show you what it looks like, Mrs. AG will film this. The phone is now in the stick pick. The stick pick is on the end of the trekking pole. And go and film. Have some fun. So that's how that works. It took me a little bit to figure all this out. Kind of a beginner when it comes to some of this technology, but I'm learning a lot as I go along. And I'm sure I will continue to learn a lot. So someone might say, well, geez, AG, you have all this really cool gear and some amazing pieces. You know, there is obviously, you know, money that's been invested. So you want something to protect your technology. So what I did was, I have a 2-liter Sea to Summit dry sack. A Sea to Summit 2-liter dry sack. And what I'm going to do is put all my technology in the dry sack to keep it safe and to keep it, you know, moisture free and clean and working at peak efficiency. And so you put everything in the bag, and the way these dry sacks work is they have like this tight collar, and it actually folds down once, twice, 3 times, you know, and you want to fold it down as many times as it will go, you know, without harming the gear inside. And it has a clip, and you actually bend it. You bend that collar all the way, and hear that click, and you just clip the clamp. So now everything is nice and organized, dry, and safe in my Sea to Summit 2-liter dry sack. As an extra precaution, to keep moisture out of my technology while it's in the dry sack, because, you know, obviously, you know, things will get wet, and we know this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little plastic jars of what they call Trizorb, and I actually found these inside my medication bottles. So, you know, one of the medications, you know, like an allergy med, this was inside the jar to keep the pills dry and moisture free. So I just been kind of saving them. So I'm going to throw, you know, maybe like 3 or 4 of these little, you know, cans of Trizorb right inside the dry sack, right in here, to keep the moisture out and then to absorb any moisture that got on any of my technology. So, little jars of Trizorb, check it out. All right, I think we're all finished here talking about technology. This is probably going to be my last video before I get on top of Springer. I'm going to be starting in early March, and I still have some butterflies about things, but I'm raring to go. I'm really excited. You know, I've been following a lot of you guys and girls on the trail already, and I just can't wait to get out there. So, hey, until I see you guys and girls, this is AG on the AT. Whoop, whoop!
Oh, there's a river that winds on to a river. I'm gonna see where it leads. Oh, there's a mountain that no man